Peace and welcome to the Soul Shed Podcast where we discuss all things music. My name is JerMarco.
I'm Hello JiZoo.
I'm Dreya Denise.
I'm Matthew Jamison.
All right. So we in the building. Before we get any further, man, we want to tell y'all what Soul Shed is. Soul Shed STL is a bi-weekly jam session dedicated to connecting and developing our community of musicians via programming centered around music performance, music business, music education, and wellness. And so wanted to let you all know, before we get into the topic for tonight, we have a few events that we want to shout out really quick. And so just in this month of January, on January 19th, we got our next jam session happening from 7 to 9:30. It's going to be at the Centene Center for the Arts at 3547 Olive Street. That's in St. Louis, Missouri. If you're not here, I'm sorry, you're missing out. But you can most definitely make that drive, come alive, and pay that $5 and get in and jam.
Pay that $5.
Pay that $5. You gotta pay that $5. Or else we gonna die. Alright?
Simple just checked at the door.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
Wear
you
your
gotta wear that
mask.
face mask. We got
Right.
hand sanitizer. We got hand lotion because it is still the winter. And so we got you covered. Alright? So moving further past that, if you aren't a musician, if you don't know how to play an instrument, but you still love music, we got our karaoke event happening on January 23rd. That's going to be from 8 to 10:30. Come, bring that $5. See, we very simple around here. $5. $5. You know, it is rough times. $5. Come in. Dreya Denise is going to be hosting the event. She's going to be leading the karaoke, and we're going to come in and have some fun. It's for musicians and laymen alike. All right?
Come through.
Come through. All right. So we got to get through the pleasantries. So our sponsor for this evening is none other than the Good Vibes Dealer Incense. And let me let you know what Good Vibes Dealer is. Good Vibes Dealer is a lifestyle brand created by artist, producer, and business owner Hello JiZoo. Through cultural products like incense, sound healing music, and personal development content, GVD provides a wide variety of positive energy open for the world to share. All right. And so you can follow the Good Vibe Dealer Incense on all social media at Good Vibes Dealer STL. All right. So you go and follow that. And then let me put in a quick plug that the World Peace, the brand, the sample World Peace is the best incense that I've ever smelt in my life. It ain't that gas station incense where they got
Right.
where they got crazy names like Bootylicious and it be some wild names. Jamaican me crazy. Like it be some wild incense names. Like what? Wouldn't you rather have world peace? Wouldn't you rather have that?
Not run our test.
Yeah.
No, not the meta version. Just regular world peace. All right, man. So we're gonna get into our first, our main topic for the evening. I'm gonna be our moderator, and this week's topic is your top 5 dead or alive.
Woo!
The
I've been
best
waiting on
of
this.
the best, the best of the best.
Ah!
All right.
I've been waiting
Nah.
on this.
Hey, bro, I've been waiting too. You know, it's hard to make a list like this when you love music.
It's
It is
real.
really hard to make a list. And I guess I'll go first.
Oh, snaps.
And you know, I was trying to be like objective in the people that I selected because I feel like my favorite artists aren't necessarily like the top 5 of all time, you know?
Right.
Like Bilal is my favorite artist, but I wouldn't call him the top 5 singer or
just
musician of
greatest
all
dead or
time.
alive.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, yo,
So,
but he's dope though. Like,
he
I
is
actually wouldn't
really
be mad
dope.
if he's on somebody's top 5. I wouldn't be upset.
Yeah. But see, I've made my list and it's like some of the people on my list, he kind of was birthed by them people. So then it was like,
Yeah,
okay,
true.
is it like the original versus I don't know the revolutionary? It's yeah, it was tough.
Yeah, true.
But all right, I'm gonna do my top five. All right, my first. This is not in any particular order.
All
My
right.
first is Mr. Donny Hathaway. All right.
Ooh.
So y'all
Donny Hathaway?
Donny
Oh.
Hathaway. Donny Hathaway. Okay.
Okay.
So y'all can imagine what my list is gonna be like.
All right. I feel you. But like, why Donnie though?
Because man, okay, I feel like Donny is like he's when people talk about soul music, I feel like there is no other person who like spirit translates as much into their music as Donny Hathaway.
Hmm.
Like there's something that is like really I don't know. It's like when something flying in my room.
It'd be
You
like,
gotta die. You gotta die.
My God. Oh my God.
Edit.
Live. No, we ain't edited that at all. That's dead.
Look, man, look. Bugs is everywhere. It's one of them brown little beetle bug things. What are those things called?
them stink bugs.
Is that what they call?
I don't know.
That was like, I don't know. Is it like a locust or something? I don't know.
Oh my God.
No. They little then they got they
Like a
brown.
weird shaped body.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I think it is like a stink bug.
I
Yeah,
think
that's the
a
hood
stink
term.
bug.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. It's a dead bug now, is what it is now.
May he come back a king.
Right. He not rising like the Black Panther. That buddy's staying down. Right. But
Straight up.
man, I also feel like nobody, and I don't know if it's just an emotion thing. I feel like nobody emotes. Nobody has ever emoted on a level to me the way Donny Hathaway does.
I
Like,
agree.
and
Yeah.
then there's his voice. It's like I don't know. It's there's so much depth to his voice. It's something unexplainable that happens when I listen to his music. Like, and then if you like want to get like the perfect ideal, like what I'm saying, listen to this song called "For All We Know" by Donny Hathaway,
For all we
and
know.
just for all we know,
Hmm.
just listen to
Yeah,
that.
I'm
And
gonna have
if
to
you
hear
don't
that one.
feel that, you know, you might just be dead inside. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right,
Hey,
moving
I
on.
ain't mad at Donny Hathaway. I gotta give you that one.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, you know what
I
I'm
give
saying?
you that one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be reasonable.
And
All
I'm
right.
trying to be devil's advocate, but you know, you can't argue with Donny Hathaway. Somebody say Donny Hathaway, just don't say nothing. Just accept it and move on.
Come on, man. This Christmas,
Right. Like
Right.
I
This
said, it's
Christmas,
Christmas.
he gave us that.
you know,
A
young,
And he
gifted, and
birthed
song.
black.
Layla. He birthed Layla.
Right.
He gave us
Yeah.
Layla.
And she got his voice.
And she got his voice.
Man.
So
And
that
like, she
thing's
crazy.
up.
She
She
crazy.
crazy with him. And so, all right. So my next,
All right now.
Luther Vandross.
Ah,
Okay.
How did I know this was not?
I knew it
I knew
was
this
gonna
was
go there. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen.
Listen. When you talk about a song stylist,
Uh-huh.
nobody quite does it like Luther. Nobody can't take something that you heard before, flip it, and
Man.
make it so smooth
Man.
that it's like,
It's
dude,
different.
he was the voice. Like, I feel like who doesn't want to sing like Luther Vandross? And like, who doesn't want to sing like Luther Vandross? Complete control over his voice,
And
smooth,
Dang, I want to hate on this so bad. I just can't. I just can't.
Tone for days. Tone for days. Range. He can sing it all the way down in the bottom, and then he got a big chest voice, and he still sound like a man when he's singing high notes. It's like, how can you beat it?
He's definitely the top tier of vocalists. Like, you know, like, yeah, he's like one of the greatest vocalists that I've ever seen. I just watched one of his live performances, and I was just like, that whether it's big Luther, skinny Luther, medium Luther, it don't matter. Luther is the truth.
The truth. And his live performances are crazy. He commanded that stage.
He be sweating, don't he?
He sweating. Hey. Don't let nobody ever tell y'all the musicians don't be working. We be working on that stage.
Man, but I thought a headband, sweatband, a whole like man.
He might
a Gatorade or something. Luther sponsored by Gatorade. Dang, brother.
Hey,
man, rest in peace. But good Lord, brother used to sweat.
He was probably on that Aretha Franklin tip. You know, she didn't allow air conditioning in her concerts because she didn't want cold air affecting her voice. And you know, she be sweating. She be sweating a little something too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I don't know. Luther may had problems because he was sweating like a stripper. So
I ain't never seen nobody sweat like that.
Yeah, big and little. He was sweating.
Hey, we'll blame it on his weight, but no, because when he was, you know, skinny, Luther sweat just as much. Yeah, but I can't be mad at that one either. I want to argue, but I can't debate Luther.
I'm just saying. All right. Now this is where I'm going to get into my own personal lane of people.
Good.
All right. So top 5 on my list: Bobby McFerrin. All right.
Okay.
Now, this is an artist I know that a lot of people may not be familiar with, but when you talk about somebody being like a musician, I feel like he was the embodiment of music because he literally put music in his body and was so masterful with it that it was just on another level. And he was like one of those people, like there were people like Bobby McFerrin before Bobby McFerrin. Like you got the Al Jarreaus, the Eddie, the Eddie Jeffersons, and that does that kind of vocal styling. But I feel like Bobby McFerrin took it to a level that I haven't seen in anybody else past or present.
Yeah.
And so I would say he's in my top 5 just for completely embodying music.
You schooling some people with your list.
Amen. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Opportunity by Bobby McFerrin. Prime example.
Yes.
All right, well, I'm writing that down too.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look him up because I ain't never heard him before.
What? Yeah, I've heard him, but I haven't done the necessary research as like I probably should have. You know,
don't worry, be happy.
Yeah, of course that. Yeah.
Okay. Right. I do know him. I didn't know that was his name.
But he's very versatile. Like he got some jazz stuff, soul stuff. I mean, like stuff that's even on the borderline of like country and folk, kind of like.
Yes. You know, who vocalizes classical music?
Yeah.
Like it was crazy. All right, I feel like my list getting long. All right, we go to the next one. All right, now I know there can't be no objections to this, Mr. Stevie Wonder.
Oh,
Stevland Morris.
I was wondering when the unanimous stuff was going to come. Yeah. All right, brother. Give us, like, I know you got your favorites, but give us something we all just can agree on.
Listen, Stevland Morris himself. I will go on record and say that Stevie Wonder is the greatest songwriter of all
time.
Of all time, bar none.
His songs are better than everybody's. I mean, nobody has better songs than him. His songs are better than Michael Jackson's, better than, like, nobody can touch him when it comes to a good song.
Right.
Yes. And dude made and wrote every kind of song there is to ever make.
Man.
Like I heard this country song that he was singing. It was on this album, and then I was just letting the record play, and then I heard, "Oh my God!" I'm like, "What the hell is going on up here?" Stealing? What is going on? Dude has an album completely dedicated to plants.
Yeah,
and it's songs about plants. Of course, there's metaphors, within the music, but it's like, who thinks of stuff like this?
Yeah.
And then it's like he's one of the greatest singers.
Man.
Yeah. He has that voice.
Yeah, I don't want to go too long on Stevie. I mean, we all know what's up with Stevie. My last, Mr. Prince Rogers Nelson.
All right,
Mr. Prince.
Yes.
Come on, man. Musicianship. I'm just musicianship, entrepreneurship, and creativity. Like, we all know Prince is a bad man musically. We know he pushed the limit creatively. But I feel like it's not discussed enough Prince's impact in music business and being an entrepreneur. And I feel like his legacy is especially important for like the independent musician, and just sticking to your vision, sticking to having control over what you got going on. Like I feel like there are big artists like the Beyoncé's and the MJs, and they have a particular kind of model, and they also kind of stick to what's going on in the industry. But Prince was like, I'm over here and I'm way over here. And y'all gonna have to catch up.
Right.
And so that's my top 5. That's my top 5.
All right. I'll give your top 5
honorary mention Aretha Franklin.
Come on, get off my list, bro. Get off my list.
You hear me?
Oh,
I got 2 people.
Sorry.
Cool. Yeah, I ain't even gonna rate your list. I'll rate it as far as everybody's, as far as like how, you know what I'm saying, my bird's eye view, even though I'm not a bird or eye, but but I am me. So, all right, cool. So that's a definitely respectable list, yo. Like, nonetheless, it's super. I can definitely tell that you're a musician, and I can tell that you know a little something about that music. Yeah. You gotta have some taste. Who's next?
I guess I'll go next for my list get taken completely.
I'm so scared of mine being taken.
So in no particular order, I'm gonna start with Prince because that was on the top of my list. Prince, I mean, he already said what he had to say about him, you know.
Prince is the truth.
That's the truth, you know. Prince for sure. I'm gonna say MJ as well. Because it's a lot of songs that, still are relevant to, today, like True. Man in the Mirror. Like I've been meditating on that like a lot lately, Man in the Mirror,
Man, like the lyrics are very like just self-reflecting, right?
Self-reflecting. Like, yeah. And I love it. So MJ, my next one is, I had to revamp my list because I didn't want to take, you had a lot of people on my list.
I'm sorry.
So I replaced Luther Vandross with Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Dang, that's on my list too.
Yeah. Okay. If you're going to choose a group,
you got to choose that group.
They're the greatest group of all time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are they?
I love it. I listen to Earth, Wind, and Fire literally.
Outside of the 12 disciples. I'm just kidding.
One of them was shady, so.
Right. And Earth, Wind, and Fire ain't never betrayed each other or the fans.
Outside of Earth, Wind, and Fire, I put Shaka Khan on here. Shaka Khan. That her version of My Funny Valentine is like literally one of my favorite songs ever.
Okay.
Top 5 though?
Yeah, I put her in top 5. Yeah, I did.
Okay. Go with the list. I love Shaka. Let's go.
And then my last person is Anita Baker.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's my baby.
Baby. I love Anita.
That's my baby. I feel like she... Yeah, I feel like she my auntie, lover, cougar mama.
Not cougar.
I don't know. She got like all of those different energies.
Right.
I feel like she could be a cougar, a auntie, you know, a mama.
Put some boundaries up, Marco. I can't look at Anita Baker like that.
I can't look at Anita Baker like that. She's definitely auntie mode to me, but she be
Auntie
like,
forever.
I don't know. She's that one auntie you just go to for like the real advice.
Mm-hmm.
You're just an old soul though, Marco. So I mean,
I'm just saying, but Anita, look, y'all married. Anita's a looker. Anita is a looker.
She is. Mm-hmm.
And that voice.
Yes.
Yeah. Shaka though? I love Shaka.
Yeah.
Why? Explain to me. I just want to know your reasoning because
really?
I thought about Shaka
on the same level.
I put Shaka on there really because it's personal to me. I like a lot of her songs. Feel for You, My Funny Valentine. What's that one song? Sweet Thing. Yes. It's the songs. It's the songs and how they make me feel. So this is my top 5.
Okay.
I ain't mad at it. I can't be mad at it.
I ain't mad at it. You know, just saying, top 5 dead all out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't be trying to act like she said Brooke Valentine or something like that.
Right.
No, come on.
What you mean? What you mean? Like, it's Girl Fight ain't a classic, though. I bet you if I went outside right now, all the girls in the neighborhood would run out.
True. Hey, yo, don't diss Brooke Valentine. I'm not, because she's dope. But top 5, though?
Maybe top 150.
150? Okay, hold on. Let's stop, because we will get disrespectful.
That's not even
But no.
All right, I don't want Brooke coming from my head.
Right.
Apparently she got them hands.
Apparently so.
Well, shoot. I'll go next. That's cool. Well, I must say that is a great list. Okay, that is, I respect the list. It has some heavy hitters on there. Yeah. I actually had to write down the list so I could just like compare it and see what all I'm saying, what everybody does. Now, I shall share my top 5, dead or alive. First person I have, well, I'll say what everybody else said first. First person I had on there was Prince. For many different reasons, but I think for me is that he's one of the ultimate musicians. He kind of did everything. He could get on everybody's level. You know what I'm saying? When it came to the whole like musicianship, like he could get on Elvis level. He can get on Michael Jackson level because he still got the moves. You know what I'm saying? He could get on like Luther level because he's a true vocalist. Like, he has the vocals. He can get on like, Elton John level because him on the keys is a problem. And like, like from like the greatest, I mean, from like, dang, I can't, from the guitar, dude played so many different instruments and wrote all of his music. And like, man, I could listen to Prince every day and hear a new Prince song. Like, here's something that I've never heard before. I'm always discovering new Prince music. Like, to me, I think he's just like the greatest, And
he was you made me think about something. He also developed other artists.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Like, yeah, man.
Yeah. Next, that's on my list, which I'm kind of weary of putting him on here because I think it's more so just like society that's just telling me that's just told us that he was the greatest, so we just believed it, even though he is great. But Michael Jackson, I feel like people just told us Michael Jackson was the greatest.
I feel you why you would say that.
And I'm glad Michael Jackson wasn't on your list, Marco, and I can appreciate that because I felt bad for not putting Michael Jackson on the list. Like I felt pressured. Yeah, like, and he's great. He's a great vocalist. He's a, you know what I'm saying, great visionary. His like songwriting, producing stuff, like, you know, he's one of them kind of people that can really, you know, step on the scene. But it's kind of like Michael Jackson had such a huge team. I want to know what would happen with like Michael Jackson in a room by himself, put him in the studio, then see what happens.
That's a good question.
We'll never know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
he was a machine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I got two machines on here, and I feel bad for one. I feel bad for the Michael Jackson. One I don't feel bad for at all. This machine that I'm about to say, and you know, I don't know. Since none of y'all said it, I'm gonna say it. Beyonce.
Oh my God! I knew he was about to say that. Oh my God! And she pretty much Michael Jackson. Oh my God! And she not, and you know, I can't say she pretty much Michael Jackson, but the machine.
The only reason I can't put her above Michael Jackson is that she's learned from Michael Jackson. But as far as career goes, as far as like, you know, just, I don't know, yo, like she's the truth. She really is. Like she, like, in her songwriting, her like vocal arrangement, and how, like, you know, she changed the game for like women, period, in the world on like a global
level. I can agree.
Yeah, just like yo, like, and I was a number one hater on like Beyonce until I was like number one. So I really realized that, hey, she does write a lot of her music. She does produce and like co-produce a lot of stuff. She is a machine now. She got a lot of people behind her, and I don't know what would happen if like Beyonce was just in a room by herself and coming up with an album. But I'm about 98% sure that album would be dope. Like, I think
if Solange writing it,
right?
Shade.
I love Beyonce though. I love Beyonce though.
Yeah,
it's just there's something missing. I don't know. I guess in comparison to like other artists, like a Stevie or
it's the
idea
Prince.
of musicianship.
There's something not there. And I feel like the last time that I really like felt Beyonce was like Me, Myself, and I. That album, that period. That
what?
Yeah,
have you listened to Black is King, brother?
No, I haven't. I haven't really been able to listen to a lot of her. The last album, I had bought the Beyonce versus Sasha Fierce album, and that was pretty good. That was a pretty good album. You know, but I feel everything after that, I was kind of just like, I'm not feeling it no more.
My favorite stuff was right after that.
Yeah, see, that's why I picked up.
Really?
Yeah. Like
really?
4 album is the truth. 4?
Yeah, 4 was the shit. 4 was definitely the shit. Oh, and Lemonade, and the visual album for Lemonade was the shit. Like,
yeah, game changer.
And 2 of my favorite Beyonce songs was on her last project. That's one thing with like Beyonce is that like she just think like her greatest stuff is always from the stuff she just put out. Like, you know, like she's steady elevating and like recreating herself in the footsteps of Michael Jackson. But I feel like she's like, I don't know, like I feel like I know Beyonce a little more. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? I don't feel like it's kind of like weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing weird about seeing Beyonce, and also because, you know, she with Jay-Z and just what it means to culture. It's like she's really the queen of our culture, like, you know, or a queen of our culture.
Right.
So yeah, I put Beyonce, and I know some
can
folks
dig
is gonna
that.
be mad at that.
I can dig
Yeah,
that.
I
was
also
conflicted. I
understand.
wanted to put her on mine, but I was conflicted. I was more conflicted about her than MJ, and that's why I put him
What?
on after, because
Really?
you know, yeah.
I didn't want Prince and Michael Jackson to share like a list together because I feel like they're two totally different, and people
Yeah.
always put them on a list together, and I'm like, yo, chill. Like, you know, Prince and Michael Jackson are not even really comparable. Prince can
Not
do
at
everything
all.
Michael Jackson can do. Michael Jackson cannot do everything Prince can do.
He can't.
Facts.
Like, Prince can sing a Michael Jackson song and like sing it. Michael Jackson can't sing Prince songs and just sing it. You know what I'm saying? He just can't. It's not putting them on any type of different level of being great. They both are great, you know. But like, no, I don't think one is necessarily better than the other. But when you talk about musicianship,
man,
Prince is on a different level. All right, let me get you through my list. I don't want to take all the time. Of one that somebody else. Well, I think Marco, you said this was Marco. Yeah, Stevie Wonder. He has the best songs of all time. Like, nobody has better songs than him. Like, Beethoven himself cannot mess with Stevie Wonder at all. You know, it's just how I go. Last one that I said that I don't know. Like, you know, Jamison, I don't know what your list looking like, but
I've changed
my last
it.
one. Oh, dang. See, I should have changed mine, but I couldn't just, you know. But
that's what I did. Changed it.
Yeah. Sammy Davis Jr.
Oh, wow.
He's the greatest.
Wow.
He's the great. There would be no Michael Jackson, Prince, or Beyonce, or even Stevie Wonder, for real, without the influence of Sammy Davis Jr. He's the truth, yo.
Okay.
Dude could, like, his instrument was his feet. Dude could tap a whole, like, come on now. He was a host, a great singer, songwriter, a comedian, actor. like, man, Sammy Davis Jr. is the truth, yo. I saw a documentary on him, and it just made me revisit all Sammy Davis Jr. And dude is the truth. I can't think of somebody that's on his level when it comes to his greatness, yo. And I had an honorable mention of oh crap. Yeah, I did have an honorable mention. I forgot who it was. Oh man, this brother is cold too. You got to come back to me on this one because oh man, this brother's so cold. It's like it's out of the mind. But yeah, go ahead, Jamison. Tell yours, and maybe y'all can come back and remember it.
All right, so all of y'all took all the people that I was going to use for my top 5, so I completely changed my list. So with my list, I'm gonna start with great women. Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel bad she's not on mine.
Wife.
Ooh.
Around Christmas time, and I felt like I was a little kid again. Like, what can you say? Impossible.
Man.
You know, I'm sorry. There's so many great things. So I'm going to go from Whitney.
I just want to say, I just want to say real quick that "Saving All My Love" is a song about her talking about her affair, and it sounds so good that I never thought about what the words are saying. I'm like, oh wow, this lady sounds amazing. And she talking about sleeping with somebody's husband
the whole time.
And she took a whole country like anthem, like by Dolly Parton, and like turned it into one of the greatest soul songs of all time. Like, what? She flipped the mess out of that. And like Dolly's version is the truth. First of all, actually, for real, Dolly should have been on my list.
Dolly is the truth.
I'm going to have to stop you there, sir. I'm going to have to stop you there, sir.
Yeah, I mean, Dolly's already got,
I'm going to have to stop you there.
We're going for the people that haven't really gotten. No, I'm just.
All right, cool. All right.
Go ahead. Stop me there. We're going to have post-credit fight scenes. Come on, Jamison.
All right.
I'm not fighting over Dolly. Like, come on now. Like I don't even have enough energy. Yeah, I say Barbara for Dolly. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'll definitely say Barbara.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Sam.
Oh, most definitely.
Okay. So, Mahalia Jackson. You know.
Oh,
so
we're going there.
I have to say Mahalia Jackson.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you haven't heard Mahalia Jackson, one of the greatest women singers of all time.
All time.
One of the greatest singers of all time. Let me just say that. Hazel Scott. A lot of people don't know about her, but
who's that?
Hazel Scott was a pianist and a singer. And if you haven't seen, I'll share a clip with you all of her playing the piano like Oscar Peterson and singing at the same time.
I know who you talking about.
Playing like Oscar Peterson.
I know who you talking about.
Playing like Oscar.
Whoa. No,
yes.
he's not lying. She's the truth. Yo, her performance and how she's singing and like playing it, it's like she's from 2034. And this was like back in what, like the 20s, 30s, maybe?
Yep.
She's the truth. She looked like sister, like, is like 30-something years old right now. Like, yeah. Look up her too. Wow, that's a great one, yo.
I'm about to look into her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she performed with Count Basie, Cotton Club in 1938. She was earning $75,000 a year.
Which is crazy back then.
Yeah.
About $1 million a year today. Anyway, yeah, she was outside of America. Like she was like, yeah, I'm going to Spain. She's anyway.
Didn't she do Carmen or something like that? Or it was like some play that she did.
She did Rhapsody.
It was like a musical.
Blue. Yeah, Rhapsody in Blue.
Oh, she's a two pianos lady.
She's the truth, yo. You just gotta watch one of her videos and just be amazed. Like, oh my God. Yeah. I'm with it.
Yeah, I'm about to get into her because one of the reasons why I like Alicia Keys was because she, did the whole piano and singing. I hadn't known of any other females that had done that. So yeah, I'm about to get into her.
What? Aretha played piano. She's actually a trained pianist.
Yeah. Aretha's the truth too.
A lot of people don't know Layla Hathaway is a classically trained pianist. Oh, I would also recommend Rochelle Farrell.
Yes.
Look her
probably,
up.
Rochelle Farrell. She's probably the greatest vocalist, period.
Pharrell Williams?
No.
Honorable mention, Pharrell.
Maybe producer.
Rochelle Farrell.
Okay.
It's a great singer.
Yeah, look her up, man. She got this song called I Can't Explain. The first time I heard that, my mind was blown.
Man,
that's the first thing that came up when I searched her name too.
Yes.
I keep getting inspired. Like, okay, so all right, so I already know who my honorable mention is, and it's Jasmine Horn.
Well, did you already go through 5?
No, I don't want it to go away from me. So
Okay.
I have to say the other two, but I have to say Jasmine Horn because I just thought about her and her version of Green Eyes. I like better than Erica's.
Oh.
And I know they're saying a lot, and I stand by it.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Was hers before Erica's? Like that's Erica's song, right?
No, it's Erica's song, but the way Jasmine Horn sings it, yeah, I'll choose hers.
Wow,
she's an amazing vocalist. Amazing.
Okay, now on to some males. We got Gregory Porter in the building.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, Gregory Porter is a staple in my household. Like, you can play any of the albums, and we are just singing. Except for the newer ones, we got to give them a chance. But we, through and through, we went to see him live at UMSL at 2 Hill, and it was magical. Like, you could just feel the energy, and it was just, the room was filled with love. It was beautiful.
That's what's up.
And the stylistics, come on with it.
Yes.
Alexis before the OJs though.
People make the world go round.
Yes.
Oh,
even before the Isley Brothers? Before the Isley Brothers?
The stylistics, bro. Like, if you look at how many songs, how many hits the stylistics have, I choose the stylistics.
More than the Isley Brothers.
More than, man, look. Ronald Isley, William Murphy, they're the same guy to me.
What? Are you serious? Are you crazy, boy? Isley, William Murphy are not the same person.
William Murphy is the gospel Ronald Isley.
No, I rebuke that. No, sir.
This is my season.
No, sir. First off, Ronald Isley is the smoothest singer in the history of singing.
So smooth.
I just had to throw that out there. That
don't nobody else sing like they laying down Mac Daddy playeristic game like Ron Isley.
For real though, like
he's the vocal version of Silk.
You can tell William Murphy took after Ronald Isley in his singing. Like he's like,
man, William Murphy ain't smooth like that.
Let him go. Let him be.
Nah, because I'm thinking about William Murphy now. Because it took a minute for it to click. But yeah, nah.
If Ronald Isley is butter, William Murphy is cream cheese. Ain't no comparison.
I'm not saying the way that they sing is very similar. I'm saying that William Murphy models a lot of his singing after Ronald Isley by his note selection.
See that though. I can see that. Yeah, because the actual like the notation. I see it.
Yeah, the runs that he chooses.
Yeah, okay, I hear the I.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I had to get past my initial shock.
Yeah, that
I was
definitely
thinking about the
shocked me.
smoothness too. I was like, yeah, it ain't smooth like that. But yeah.
No, not at all. The Isley Brothers are amazing. I'm not against the Isley Brothers. I just choose
that was actually my honorable mention, the Isley Brothers. They were on my list.
Oh man, you said the stylistics. Ooh wee. What about the Whispers?
The Whispers.
They good too.
The Dramatics.
The
I'm sorry, the OJs is it for me. All I need is the OJs.
The OJs are definitely.
But my list has a stylistics.
Ooh.
True. I mean, I do, I just got to be that well, it sucks that I even got to put a disclaimer before this, but honorable mention. Can we just all agree that R. Kelly was the truth?
Yeah. He was almost on my list. I was going down that lane.
I just mentioned him.
I was going down that road.
Yeah.
I was going down that road.
Music-wise, I can't deny it. I don't agree with, the personal shit.
But then we got to talk about the personal stuff.
Yes, because he's that nigga. Like, I'm sorry, can we say nigga in here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm black. I get to say it.
Yeah, you can deny that musically. Like I be conflicted sometimes listening to his stuff because he got some really good. He has had some really good music. You know.
Yes.
Then you think about what he sang in the songs and who he's talking about, and you're just like,
right, you know, be straight conflict.
Nah.
I really wanted hey, what up, girl?
See, I have daughters.
Hey.
I can't with R. Kelly. No.
Right.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough because Forever was definitely gonna be my wedding song.
Man.
I'm like, I'm like, oh yeah, we going down the aisle to this.
Nope.
Man, R. Kelly, bad brother.
No, you better get the Trey Songz version. That's about the closest you can
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. Although I will say Trey Songz's first album was a great body of work.
I had really
fantastic body of work.
It was so good.
Aretha Franklin made an appearance on it.
Dang, for real?
Yeah.
Wow. A lot of people don't know that Trey Songz actually put Drake on.
I didn't know that.
With that what's that song they had together? Replacement Girl?
Successful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Successful and I think both. I think Replacement Girl was first and then Successful or something like that. I don't know, but yeah.
Successful.
I cannot think of my honorable mention for nothing.
What?
Dude who sings man, I'm gonna feel horrible once y'all say this name, but Change Gonna Come.
Sam Cooke.
Sam Cooke.
Oh yeah.
Sam Cooke.
Yeah. He was kind of like a Prince too with the entrepreneurship and owning your music. Yeah.
And also I have an honorable mention of James Brown. Nobody said James Brown.
Yeah.
He's a huge part of like hip hop and just black culture and just being black. You know about James Brown.
Yeah. I can't believe you said Sammy Davis Jr. Like, wow, that was a complete shock. He is like you said, you talk about just someone who was gifted. That man was gifted.
Yeah.
And he's barely talked about. Ever.
Right.
A lot of folks don't really, because like Michael Jackson just mixed a little bit of him and you know what I'm saying, James Brown and you know what I'm saying, shoot, did the moonwalk and now you got a whole brand here and like you know what I'm saying, Prince mixed a little bit of Sammy Davis Jr. and Little Richard and you know what I'm saying, yeah. Yeah, and that comedian, what's his name? Man, I can't even think of the comedian name. You know the comedian who acted as Hitler. That had a mustache.
I know Roseanne Barr did a very horrible received Hitler. But that was relatively recent.
Yeah, I can't think of his name right now. See, man, I'm just horrible with like trying to think of names. Should have wrote all this down. But no, I really I didn't. I'm not gonna lie. It was a few names from Jamison's list that I didn't know, and I'm going.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Make sure that I get into that because I know if you say the greatest all time, like you got to respect what this brother say. So
I kind of want to push back on Gregory and Jasmine because they're like, I don't know, they're still fresh, but they are so talented and so gifted.
We did say Dead or Alive.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did say Dead or Alive.
Yeah.
And I didn't get a chance to say Tupac. So,
and look,
I was wondering if hip hop was coming into the conversation.
I wanted to so bad, but
on mine. Like
I don't think a hip hop musician has really like just like came in. I'm really want to like, hey. I thought about it for a while too. Like, I was close to saying Kanye. I'm like, I was like, I don't know. It's just like, greatest, like,
right,
top 5.
I like soul music more than anything, so that's why a lot of my stuff was soul. But I thought about hip hop too, like, and I put Biggie on, and then I was like, yeah.
Yeah, but I think that was pretty legit though, y'all. I think that was really legit.
Yeah.
It wasn't as much pushback as I thought it was, y'all. Yeah, all right with me.
Yeah, nobody said Leslie Odom.
Oh no, not top 5. I really enjoyed it, brother. Not top 5 though.
I do too. I just wanted to say like that would be something that would be pushed back.
I seen him live before. He's like really good. Yeah. I saw him live with the St. Louis Symphony.
Really now.
Yeah.
The St. Louis Symphony is that deal. They used to come.
They my top 5.
Look, they that deal for real.
St. Louis Symphony, go ahead and support the podcast. You are that deal.
You hear me?
Right. All righty, folks. Well then, I'm just gonna have to say that, you know, my list was the best. I mean, I really appreciate.
Y'all comment under and tell which list did y'all resonate with the most. You know what I'm saying?
And make sure y'all drop y'all top 5, dead or alive, in the comments. Let's discuss it. Let's see what's really going on out here. Rap, soul, jazz. We didn't have any, like, you know what I'm saying, just instrumental musicians.
Yeah. One day we're gonna have to just break it down by category and just say,
I think that would be a lot better because it was a struggle trying to go across everything.
Yeah.
It was all right. Like and subscribe.
All right. You most definitely like and subscribe. Follow the podcast. We will be dropping content to you all every Wednesday. We'll be coming to you with a new topic, a new discussion. All right. This is Soul Shed STL. We're going to say peace. My name is JerMarco.
I'm JiZoo.
I'm Dreya.
And I'm Matthew.
Yeah, have a good one.
That was dope, y'all.
Yeah, that was great.